Hello, good morning, friends. This is Balaji Rajendran again. Today, we are going to look at the various dilemmas a typical stock investor has when he is entering into the stock market for the first time. So, to be a successful investor, what are the things to do and what to avoid? That's what we are going to see today. Let's get into the program right away. Well, when you are an investor, that means you are looking at investing and keeping the shares for a minimum period of 10 to 15 years. Only those guys who have patience to keep the shares for 10 to 15 years are considered as investors. They are not considered as traders. They are called investors. Why 10 to 15 years? Because a good stock should ideally undergo at least 2 or 3 bull and bear cycles in its history. Then only we will know exactly how the shares perform over a period of time. The macro environment, like the interest rate scenarios, they go up and down, and the sector leadership will change, and the product acceptance in the market all play a vital role in the growth of the business, which in turn leads to the price of the shares going up over a longer period of time. And we also should look at a well focused management team, whether it is in place, whether this management team has got clear objectives for the growth over a period of short, medium and long term. So only those types of businesses we should try to invest in. The second most important thing you should know is we should avoid hot favorites of the season. When I say hot favorites, every bull cycle and bear cycle will have a favorite. Like in 2007-8, during the just before the Lehman Brothers collapse, there were big IPOs coming regularly in the infrastructure and real estate team. We would have seen DLF, Unitech, HDIL, and so many real estate companies which have come to the market asking for money from the investors. So people who had invested their hard-earned money, it is almost 13 years, still they have not recovered their capital. So we should avoid the hot favorites of the season, because the favorites are already having lots of valuations in that. So we should avoid that. Go for solid companies, and we should look at the management, number one, and second, what is the growth potential for the particular product they involve. The third important thing is price earnings ratio of the companies. You compare two different companies with two different PEs, and always try to go with a company which has got a lower PE compared to the industry sector PE. That way you can play it safe. Third one, in the initial period, try to be with the market leaders or monopoly stocks. Do not go into small cap stocks or mid caps. Always in the beginning of your career, when you are starting investing, you should look at best is to be with the market leaders, and don't get attached with a brand name, because we have seen even the Tatas and Birlas have failed in the telecom business. We know the story of Tata Telecom, we know the story of Idea. So you have to do some fundamental researches of a stock before you invest. So over a period of time, I will be coming out with several videos wherein I would say how to do the fundamental research and build a portfolio. So always try to go with a large cap stock. Try to be within the Nifty 50 stocks. So if you have 1 lakh, 60,000 should be into the large cap stocks, and the balance 40% can be invested into mid cap stocks. But at this juncture, totally avoid small stocks. Next comes investing over a period of time. So timing the market nobody can do, but time inside the market, it is in your control. So if you have a fixed sum, try to invest the fixed sum over a longer period of time frame. Like you have 5 lakhs, don't go and put entire 5 lakhs in one shot, because the market today is highly valued. So market can come down, market can go up, but if you are investing when the market is at its peak, then when the market comes down, you don't have any money to invest. So what you ideally do, you stagger your purchases, keep the fixed sum, but go with little bit of money every time you feel like buying the shares. This is very, very important because the cost averaging is very, very vital for compounding your investment. You can identify a company. Let us assume like you are going to buy ITC company shares. It is trading around 230 to 240. Buy some 100 numbers today. 6 months down the line, if it is going to 300 or if it is going to 200, buy another 100 numbers. That's how over a period of 10 years, you should invest in this. For every 50 rupees pricing increase, you should buy some 100 numbers. You keep that in mind and go accordingly. This is very, very important. And also when you are a medium or short term investor, you should have a defined profit target. This defined profit target, the moment it is reached, you should take it out from the market. That means you can have the satisfaction of getting the profit. You can enjoy the profit. So this will give you some confidence how to play the market. The second one is for the long term. There you have a well defined goals like children's education. I need this fund after 25 years for higher education of my son and daughter. So I am investing into these stocks. When these stocks after 25 years, if I take it out, the price, the day I sell it, I will be able to fund my children's education. The second one, keep your daughter's marriage in mind and accordingly invest. Whether it is mutual fund investing or into direct stock market, you should have a clearly defined profit. Don't wait for the last year. Try, in case if you are able to have a sizable fund, you try to realize it well in advance and put it in a safer instrument like a fixed deposit or a liquid fund or even a debt fund. So similarly, even for retirement funds, you should have this plan. So you should ideally allocate funds towards your goals, then go ahead and investing. Happy investing. And going forward, I'll be coming out with lots and lots of videos on this, like investment, retirement planning, and how to do the effective taxations. There are lots of things to be discussed on the taxation angles. So please do like and subscribe my channel, and also you can share my channel with your friends and family so that they also get periodic videos on all the subjects like economy related, finance related, equity markets, options, futures, business news, taxations and investments. And there are some new age investment ideas are also there, like Bitcoin. I'll be going forward, I'll be explaining on each and every subject. Happy investing. Have a nice day. Signing off, Balaji Rajendran.